Ukraine ready to take on Russian election hackers. At the headquarters of Ukraine's SBU security service, more than a dozen local and Western security experts watch a simulated foreign cyber attack on several big screens ahead of this month's presidential vote. During the joint EU-Ukraine cybersecurity drills, the Westerners pretend to be hackers attacking the country's Central Election Commission, while the Ukrainians seek to neutralize them. The exercises held in Kiev last week involved around 100 experts and were part of efforts to prevent arch-foe Russia from interfering in the crucial March 31st election. Ukrainian security officials said they had registered a growing number of distributed denial-of-service attacks and phishing attempts to gain access to computers of the country's ministries and other state structures in recent months. Russia has been accused of interfering in elections in the United States and the European Union, and suspicions are rife in the West that Moscow will seek to sway the Ukraine vote by resorting to disinformation campaigns in the media, social bots, and other tools. Moscow has denied claims of hacking and meddling, thought to be championed by Russia's GRU military intelligence agency. Jakub Kalensky of the recently created Ukrainian Election Task Force suggested that the Kremlin did not support a specific candidate but sought to discredit the upcoming election altogether. Its ties between Kiev and its Soviet-era master Moscow were shredded after a popular uprising in Kiev ousted a Kremlin-backed regime in 2014, and Russia retaliated by annexing Crimea and supporting a separatist uprising in the east of the country. The conflict has claimed some 13,000 lives so far. Attempts to weaken Poroshenko. The SBU security agency has said that several Russian cyber attacks against the Central Election Commission had recently taken place and more were expected. The Election Commission has acquired new equipment and software to protect itself against possible Russian meddling efforts. The Ukrainian Election Task Force, a group set up with the help of the Atlantic Council, a U.S. think tank, to expose foreign interference attempts, said Russians might also target critical infrastructure such as power grids, telephone networks, or airports. Russia will do so in. U.S. Special Envoy to Ukraine Kurt Volker said that Russian interference was already what they. The 53-year-old's victory is far from assured, with actor and comedian Volodymyr Zelensky, 41, leading opinion polls and Poroshenko trailing. Ready to repel attacks. The SBU Klimchuk said that many botnets, networks of computers infected with malicious software aimed to sow hostility and panic among Ukrainians. Facebook, accused of not doing enough to fight alleged Russian interference in the 2016 U.S. election, said it was trying to do a better job ahead of the Ukraine vote by cooperating with the local government and NGOs. The social media giant said it had last month expanded efforts to not allow foreign electoral ads in Ukraine. Klimchuk said that Facebook had blocked around 2,000 accounts in recent months at the demand of the SBU. He said Ukraine's cybersecurity experts have been trained by NATO and global companies and were now better prepared to deal with Russian hackers than in 2014. They OSNOC/A/BMM.
Raindrop, truck top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park.